Storm Tracker 9 weather with meteorologist Holden LeCroy.
Warm days still continue across western Oregon as we're near 60 degrees once again this afternoon. Definitely feels like the month of June out there as we enter the month of February, believe it or not. Sitting at 57 degrees here in downtown Eugene right now. Also down across areas of Roseburg, and it's really the entire western half of Oregon all the way up into Washington that are seeing these well above average temperatures. In fact, normally we're sitting at around 47, 48 degrees this time of year, and some locations are near 60. Even eastern Oregon, we're used to seeing below freezing temperatures across the high desert. We're near 50 degrees in areas of Bend. The reason why? This area of low pressure offshore. We're getting these southwest winds coming right out of the Pacific. Very mild air mass has moved in behind this area of low pressure. But eventually, as we approach the weekend, we're going to see some colder air move in. And what that means is a frosty start, especially as we head towards Sunday. For now, some scattered shower activity as we start to see this upper level low pull over, kind of acting like a boiling pot on a stove, creates those bubbling cumulus clouds, which eventually lead to some scattered showers out there. The afternoon heating usually enhances that, and that's what we're seeing up across areas of the foothills. Some light showers for you folks up in the Blue River and Detroit Lake at the moment. That will continue this evening, but once we really head into the weekend, we are expecting some drier weather to start moving back in. Not the case for our friends to the south. Again, this is some very good news for the state of California and parts of the desert Southwest, because most of the moisture this season has been oriented right here across Oregon. So they're lagging by around 2-4 inches of rain, and they're finally picking up a lot of this activity as our pattern starts to shift. We're expecting some drier days this weekend, but also some brighter skies. It's not just the cloud cover, it's also the increasing daylight. In fact, the 12 darkest weeks of the entire year are upon us. As we head toward that February 1st date, which is today, we are going to start to increase daylight. In fact, by 2 hours as we kind of move into the month of February. But it's also the brighter skies this weekend as far as the cloud cover goes as high pressure starts to build. But notice those temperatures. It's going to be a chilly weekend, especially towards Sunday morning. We're going to be flirting with the upper 20s. So it's kind of giving us a little reality check after this January pattern we've had across western Oregon. But also the pattern is starting to shift. It's been rainy, it's been wet across Oregon, but notice the spotty shower chances are minimizing for next week. The reason why? A southerly favored jet. Here's the normal jet stream. You can see here higher colors on here indicate a stronger jet stream, and that is the storm track for all of our storm systems across the Northwest. It's been located right across Oregon, but it's going to split as we head into next week, and we've already started to see that today. What that's going to do is enhance the subtropical jet, and that's going to bring heavier rains toward California while we start to get a bit of a break. This is a typical El Nino pattern, and we're going to start to see some drier conditions next week as a result. Showers and wind one more day for the Oregon coast on Friday. Mostly cloudy skies for next week, but again, the rain intensity is weakening as that jet stream kind of orients its way a little bit further south. For areas of the Umpqua Basin, around 50 degrees Friday afternoon, sunnier skies toward the weekend. Next week, shower activity will likely move back in, highs hovering right around 50 degrees. For the Cascade Passes, 34 Friday afternoon, snow showers next week, but the problem is we have the cold air, just not the moisture. Again, most of the moisture next week is going to be focused over California, including the Willamette Valley. You can see as a result, that storm system on Monday has trended further south. We're expecting a mainly dry week for next week, but colder, upper 40s for highs.